The following podcast should not be misconstrued as legal advice in any way, shape, or form. You would have to be an absolute idiot to take our advice seriously. I mean, look at us. We're dumb. Nate doesn't believe global warming is real. Joe does his own electrical work. We cannot stress enough. Do not take our advice. The listener does so at their own peril. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants in the Boston area, here to help you with your perfect crimes.
Joe, we have here today two of the most special people that I know, specifically special to the city of Worcester, really do a lot of great things for the city of Worcester and for the comedy scene out there. They helped me produce the Made Up Comedy Show, but that is not the only show they produce. They produce shows all over New England. Y'all go check them out. Y'all give it up for Iggy and Vi.
All right. Excellent. Excellent.
Can you make sure the laugh track lasts for like 60 seconds?
Oh, I do that before I go to bed every night. Just
We
listen to people.
deserve that.
Yeah.
That was already one of the most impressive applauses I've gotten.
Yeah.
After being
One day you'll know what that feels like to get it for real. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we are very, very happy to have y'all on. We're very happy to have y'all on. Y'all are very busy people, I know. Always doing different things, making different clips, always doing social media stuffs.
We are great at pretending to be busy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
It's called hustle culture, baby. Act like you got a lot of shit to do.
It's true. It's true. I guess that's fair. Did you inherit that? I know, Igor, you are of Croatian descent. Did you inherit that from your Balkan background? Normally, I've noticed in my experience, and many fellows that I know from the Balkan area, and this is just my experience, that they often are very good at like the sort of the dichotomy or like this lifestyle that splits between like tracksuit hanging out, tracksuit robbing store, tracksuit hanging out, tracksuit robbing store.
I notice you're not in a tracksuit, though.
Well, he lives here now.
I'm adapting.
Okay.
You know, that's the other thing about us Balkan people is we're very good at adapting. The thing is like when you come from like a country or like in this aspect, like a whole peninsula that's full of hustlers.
Sure.
You like
Yeah.
we don't hustle each other over there anymore because there's no point. Everybody's
each other.
hustling.
Of course
You've solved the hustling game over there. Like
Yeah.
you just like know what's coming, and you're not going to fall for that shit.
Yeah,
You gotta export it. At one point.
and we're great. People don't know that we're number one exporters of hustlers. Probably.
Oh.
Oh, I do. Number one in the world. I know. I know this. They do this thing. That's where I said the Pink Panthers. We talked about this one time. They come in. This happened in Belgium, in Ghent, where my father's from, and this happens all over Europe. But for a while, it was real big. This Pink Panther gang from the former Yugoslavia. They were former they were fighting like in the the Yugoslav wars and everything, and they had been used to like when the country had massive sanctions on it, and they weren't allowed to like get shit from other countries, so they'd have to go into like other parts of Europe and like steal blue jeans, and come back and they'd be like, we have blue jean, it's like it's like they say, now we have potato and blue jean, it was very exciting, So they got really, really good at this kind of like style, like smash and grab theft. So that they drive a car into a jewelry store, jump out, steal as much shit as possible, jump back in the car, pull out within like.
That's not hustling. That's just burglary.
Yeah, it was tight.
That's different.
It was robbery. In fact, it was actually armed robbery.
We call it elevated hustling where I come from.
Well, I'm also a little confused, and I want to get to V too because you also have interesting backstory to talk about. But I thought Croatia was like the nicest of the Balkans. Like
beautiful.
It's on the water. You guys actually have access to the sea, like in a way where like
stolen coastline. Yes,
right. Yeah, wasn't the coastline like a petty like slight at like one of the other Balkan nations where you're like, no, you guys get no beach. We get all beach. Like
we're definitely chiller. I won't lie. We are chiller, and probably if there was a Serbian comedian on the scene, I would not be on that stage. Like, let's be honest. Like that is the king of the hustle. The more inland you go, the higher the hustle.
You guys all hate each other a lot, right?
It
like that's
might
sort of
be of the like the most ethnic hate between whites that I've ever studied in my life. Between internally in a country,
this man is
between
no
whites.
fan of Italians.
Let me
tell you.
I know my stuff is what I'm saying, and I've done my research, and especially I studied political violence at Arizona State for 4 years or 3 years because I only went, I was at University of Arizona for the one when I got in all that trouble. But it was a good time, and I learned a lot about Yugoslavia, the former Yugoslavia. And I mean, for people that all come to the same spot, boy, howdy, do they not like each other at all, dude? They just not a lick of love, no, nothing.
And well, I was gonna say, V, you're from a country with absolutely no war, right? Like
Absolutely peaceful. Historically, the most peaceful. We don't even know what conflict means. Because we're so avoidant.
And it is true that we do have 7% of our listeners are from Vietnam.
It's true.
You know, I don't know if I've ever told you that. We have 7% of our listeners who are from Vietnam, the country with no conflict. That's right, people.
7%, my Asian mom would be disappointed.
we're gonna get those numbers up.
Yeah, we're working on it.
No, we love conflict. I think that's why Igor and I vibe, because he's the number one hustler, so I have to claim to be number two.
That's true. That's fair.
Because chaos is everything I've always known. So I don't know how to survive when it's peaceful. So it's actually really good for me that we are where we are. And that's why it's really good that we created Mass Laugh, you know, because it is a way to bring people together and capitalize on comedy.
That's right. That's right. And in this place where there's a ton of chaos and madness in Worcester, you must both feel very at home.
It always feels so normal when I drive out there. What are you talking about?
But that's because you leave early.
No, I mean,
you dip before the good shit happens.
I'm being completely honest. My feelings on Worcester are, who the hell designed the roads out there? What crime did Worcester commit where the people were like, we're going to make it impossible to drive in any sort of rational sense. You're going to drive in circles to get where you're going. It's unbelievable.
There is that one in Kelly Square that like figure 8 roundabout.
Is that by Hotel Vernon?
Yes.
Okay, that's the most popular intersection I use. Like I use that all the time to get off. Like
Are
at
you
Worcester.
talking about the new Kelly Square?
The one, it's the
Is that the improved version?
I know.
That is
oh my
supposed
God.
to be the improved version.
What was it before? Good God, it's literally.
Before, it was literally a death trap.
What was
for like
What was
people
the
who are
mean-
Now
not
it's
from
a
Worcester.
slightly less dangerous death trap.
The median in that thing, it is and for people that I want to describe this for the listener. It is
For our listeners in Vietnam.
for listeners in Vietnam.
7%.
Thank you. How do you say thank you very much in Vietnamese?
Cảm ơn rất nhiều.
Well, I'll give it a shot later when I have more
This is
practice.
just passing along state secrets using our podcast, but okay.
That could be it too. I
For
say,
real.
well, maybe teach me how to say that when it could be something fun and I don't know, so that could be it too. You maybe teach me something crazy.
I just initiated a revolution in 4 words.
The countdown is on, dude.
What's that bright explosion outside? Alarming.
The roundabout in Kelly Square, the median inside it is not in the shape of a circle. It is in the shape of what I could only describe as like a circus peanut. Okay,
That's fair.
It is the most absurd thing I've ever seen, and I don't know why you have to drive your car even in that. It's directionally makes no sense for a car. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I think we as a city and as the people, we want to test you.
Yeah.
I believe that.
It's really, to be honest, Worcester's one of the few places where drinking and driving is a sport.
like Louisiana.
Ask Nate Hurley.
Yeah,
Ask
and-
Nate Hurley.
And the entire
He
loop
almost
is really
won.
just one checkpoint. It's like a big checkpoint. You've been outside, you've hung outside of the Hotel Vernon.
Oh yeah.
How many times does somebody just pull in, roll their window out, and go like, "Hey, yeah!"
Oh, every night. Every night that it is open that I've been there.
I know Terrence McCormick.
I watched a man slur, out the window. Like when you see that, when somebody slurs a, nonsensical word, it's amazing.
For a second, I was like, well, which one? I know. I was like, which one did he say? Damn
There
it.
are so many.
I know. I was like, the possibilities are endless.
Can you say? Can you say? Can you be more explicit? He's trying to
Drunken
bait me.
slur at the Hotel Vernon? I don't believe it. No, I refuse to accept that.
It's a slur to speak proper language at the Hotel Vernon.
It probably is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a slur to not be slurring all the time at the Hotel Vernon. Like you're the odd one out. So what is a slur actually?
And it is a great bar.
That's actually a really good joke for Nate. When he gets drunk, he starts slurring, and I'm not talking about his speech.
It's when his Belgian side
That's
comes
good.
out.
That's good because it's what
I
did
should
I
use that
mean
at the
when
roast
I
battle.
said slur?
I know, dude. That's for the next roast battle, dude. Oh,
Logan
man.
O'Brien, please get me back on.
I used to bartend at the Hotel Vernon, and if my customers don't come out slurring at the end of the night, did I make enough money to pay my rent? No.
True.
So if you're not slurring at the Hotel Vernon, I'm not doing my job. I'm hustling you, and therefore bringing back to the point, we are from hustling culture.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Y'all are hustle folk. Y'all are damn
Yeah.
hustle folk, and I like
Yeah.
it.
You have that joke about growing up like across the street from the Hotel Vernon?
Yeah.
Is that true?
It is true.
Okay.
So I used to grow up literally
At the Wachusett Brewery?
Even more fancier. I used to grow up literally across from the Hotel Vernon on the top floor.
Oh, cool.
Third
that is
floor at
fancy.
the Hotel Vernon. And now I do comedy at the ground floor at the Hotel Vernon. So,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
like the joke is that just like the city of Worcester, I also regress.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Started from the top, now I'm here.
That's
at the
right.
bottom.
That's right from the top door here. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, back to the thing is that we gotta do whatever it needs to survive.
I guess
Yeah.
that's fair. That's very, very
Yeah.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Which I guess y'all's the crime that y'all wanted to commit was kind of I guess it would be a good way to survive, at least to keep your cause going. Yes. Or,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't think of it as a crime necessarily.
Sure.
You know, it's a common good.
I think we are very public facing people.
Of course.
So it's very important that the language that we use, you know.
Of course.
It's not necessarily a crime because we don't want to self-incriminate
Mm-hmm.
the brand. So it's more like a way of life.
Okay.
Misunderstood good cause.
Yeah.
Y'all want to start a cult.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hearing. Y'all want to start a cult. This is a cult. That's what. Which again, like you said, and we can talk about the ins and outs of whether a cult is a crime, and what point it gets into that. But y'all want to start a cult. That's what it sounds like.
Well, if you want to label it that way, but you know.
To make it easy to understand for our listeners, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, like I said, put it in plain English. Yes, of course. A cult. Yeah.
We're not putting a gun to anybody.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is
it never
you know,
starts that way.
It's
Yeah,
true.
never.
Usually, I think that starts where they make you grab those like electric things and then tell them all the worst things you've done in your life. Yeah, that's where it's.
Have you guys seen them speed running the Scientology buildings though? Just I love the youth. Have you seen this yet, Nate?
No speed run. Okay, because
The youth are putting on like POV cameras and then just like sprinting through Scientology buildings to get to the back and just see what's in there, and then putting it on the internet and showing it to everybody, to the point that they're putting guards outside of Scientology centers now to prevent it from happening.
Are you serious?
I saw that. I saw that. I wasn't sure, but like I was scrolling through, I wasn't sure if it was a hoax or not.
No,
I
it's
was
real.
like,
It's like
What are they? You think it maybe like they're working on finding like the laboratory they got back there or whatever it is? You know?
it's sort of just to see what's going on, but it's also just like them doing a trend it's like finally a trend that I can get behind.
love it. Yeah,
where
yeah.
are you keeping
Internet
all the
trend.
Tom Cruises? Where are they?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where are the clones?
Yeah, where are the clones? Where are the Toms?
What did you do to Val Kilmer?
Yeah, no, actually, Scientology is a great example, right?
it
Born
is.
out of a very good idea, I'm sure, from a guy.
Born out of entertainment.
Yeah, he
a
was
book.
just like, I write science fiction.
Billy Bob Hubbard or whatever it was.
Yeah. L. Ron Hubbard has
There
a
it
quote
is.
where he says, "The best way to become rich is to start your own religion."
Yep.
I respect the money making. If we respect hustles, we should respect that hustle.
I guess that's
mean,
fair. Was he from Croatia?
No, but I'm pretty sure he took his sex boat to Croatia at some point. He must.
It's possible.
I mean, if you're gonna have a sex boat, why not go to Croatia?
It is
Exactly.
beautiful, beautiful place, the Dalmatian
sense.
coast. It's a wonderful place. One time I
A
saw
lot of dogs there.
I saw a no, dude.
Spotted ones.
First
Yes.
of all, let me just say my favorite animal is dog, and I was on the Dalmatian coast, went to one of the Dalmatian islands, saw on the Dalmatian islands a Dalmatian. I was hammered. I have never been happier in my whole life. A Dalmatian on Dalmatian Island.
Probably where they come from.
You see the hustle? You see the hustle? Somebody's out there waiting for a drunk Southern man, and he's like,
Her name is
here at this
Caroline.
beach.
I guess
Like, come here, man. I paid. Now you owe me $500 for this pizza. That I did.
Yeah. All this talk about dogs, I think you guys are baiting me. you're baiting the Asian.
No.
But you know, I'm not gonna fall for it. Even though I am literally petting your dog right
I
now.
know. Now I'm just like warily watching you. I'm like, what Asian jokes? V? What are we laughing about here? What?
You know, I feel cheap every time I make a dog eating joke at
Yeah.
open mic.
Well, that's good.
You know, now I know how it feels to be a guy talking about masturbation. At open mic. Yeah,
Like
I
a great
do.
comic? What?
A legend,
Yes, like you have a very developed set.
a well-traveled person. I mean, come on.
Somebody who's open enough to talk about himself on stage? I don't know what you're trying to get at here, V, but cool.
You're right. You're right. I should keep going back to eating dogs and cats.
No, Mila, run.
No, but
Why does she have that barbecue sauce?
I just want to hear somebody once be like, you know what, dude? Yes, we eat dogs and cats, and they're delicious. Okay.
I don't want. I mean, maybe
I feel bad about
You're
it.
gonna make me
It's a
sick.
thing that happens somewhere. Just
Well, I guess
somebody
it's-
should own it
It's
up.
fun when we eat chickens and horses and, you know,
Yeah, I've
fish
eaten horse.
and
Sure.
yeah, see, of course, you're
I gotta
French.
give you a
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, it's a cold cut,
but not dogs.
I gotta
of
give
course
you a
not.
story of
God,
travel.
no,
this
no.
is why this is the clear distinction between privilege and hustle culture, right? Because when you come from a culture that survival is the only thing that's on your mind,
You
you
eat-
eat anything that
You eat
moves.
dog.
You eat anything that
And if
moves.
you have privilege,
True.
you will eat a horse.
I just want to
I'll
like,
do
make,
it. I'll
you
eat
will
that
eat-
horse.
I'll
if
make
you
note
have
of this.
privilege, you will eat a baby.
No.
strike. No, I will just say this right now. Speaking of hustle culture, I do believe that American dogs are the biggest hustlers in this country.
Yeah, they're tight.
Literally, like they have
Living
figured
life.
out life.
I mean, street
This
dogs
is
for
beautiful.
sure.
They're cool.
Have you ever
You
seen
guys even have street dogs?
Street dogs in the South are
Okay.
vicious.
They're mean, but I like them. I like
They
them.
are. They are
I-
like there are a bunch of strays down. I did some work down in Mississippi for like a year, and there were just so many stray dogs.
They don't have. I could see that in Mississippi. There's in Louisiana. There's not as many. There's Mississippi. I can see that.
Mississippi is such a wild place.
A southern
very-
gang
yeah.
of dogs actually does sound like a finesse operation. I won't lie. Like that is, you know, like when you go to one of those Asian countries and then you run up on a gang of monkeys.
What?
You ever
what?
seen that? There's like these monkeys that
That's racist.
rob people.
I know.
Sorry.
You said monkeys in Asia robbing people? That can't be. That's got to be a racist joke.
No.
We'll fix it in
No.
post.
Now are there?
Oh God! Now I got to do post. Fuck.
Well, now I'm more. I was concerned actually that there are. You mean what do you mean gangs of monkeys?
Like
of
actual
apes?
monkeys. Like no, not apes, not gorillas, not chimps. Monkeys.
What is the difference between an ape and a monkey?
Come on,
I thought a
man.
gorilla-
You know the measure of a human
thought-
skull, and you don't know a difference between a
Well,
monkey
I know
and an ape.
dog and I know human, but I don't know monkey very well. Well, I could. Well,
I think the monkeys have the tails, right? Is like
monkey
a big
has
part
tail,
of it.
gorilla, but I think they're all apes. Orangutan is ape. What's that? What's an orangutan? Is
He's
that a monkey?
great- They're,
an ape.
they're also
an
the
ape.
great apes too.
Ah,
Like, and they're the
yes.
lesser apes.
Which one is an orangutan? Is that a great ape?
That's a great ape.
'Cause they got long
Orangutans are like
arms.
the smartest. Did you know that when they first encountered like the whatever the tribe was in Indonesia, I can't remember it off the top of my head. They thought they called the orangutans forest people, and were like, we kind of know how to talk to them. like seriously, like you know, it was what do you think about it? Like, what's the difference between
An
this is going to sound
orangutan.
really racist, an indigenous tribe and a really smart group of monkeys? I mean, but
That
I'm
was
not
not
talking.
me, ladies
it
and
could be
gentlemen.
white people.
That
No,
wasn't
I'm talking
me.
about like human.
Yes. Oh my God, dude.
No, that sounds bad coming from white man. I understand that, but the point is like all humans. Like if it's a tribe of like white people living in the forest, like they're just having like.
I think the orangutans were not waging war. I think that was like the only difference.
You would say that chimpanzees are in the middle of a giant civil war amongst
I've heard
themselves
that.
in
I have-
Africa. There's a giant tribe that's split, and they're having like
The monkey
wars.
wars.
Yeah, the monkey wars are a
monkey
real thing.
wars.
Chimpanzees have war.
They have
right.
emus have had war with
Not
man.
orangutans though, because they're evolved beyond that.
They had.
Are we funding either side? Are we involved? Who are we sending weapons to? here?
Trump's just like, we got to give those monkeys bombs.
You don't understand. The chimp.
Pete Exo's like, yes.
Which side are we supporting? Are we supporting the chimpanzees or the orangutans?
The Chimpanzee Liberation Society.
Exactly. It's a territorial war.
Oh, we're gonna get involved in that one too.
That'd be crazy. You want to talk about one I'd jump in, being the Foreign Legion of? Okay, the monkey war. Sorry, y'all. I'm dipping out. I'm going to be an officer in the monkey wars.
I wonder if they did that, how many Republicans would just be like, I guess we gotta bomb the monkeys.
But the right monkeys, you got to remember that as well.
And those are the left monkeys.
Get those left monkeys. Get them.
Time for commercial break.
What is V out of a drink?
Yes. Tell everybody how much of a diva I am.
I think they already know, V.
It's possible they're already aware if they
Can
know.
I tell you my personal perfect crime?
Sure. Yes, of course.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear it.
I finished the drink, so I'm ready to incriminate myself.
All right.
Good.
Beyond, is this beyond the cult, or this is just now a personal perfect crime that you would like to please by all means.
It takes time to build a business, not a cult.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time to build a cult, and I need some immediate cash.
Okay. Okay.
So my perfect crime would be, I'm gonna befriend a really good attorney.
Okay.
Nice. So not Nate.
Not me. Not this guy, but okay.
And then I'm gonna find myself a really maybe well-to-do business entrepreneur.
Oh.
Well, that could be me.
It's possible that could be Joe. That is actually possible.
Right?
That could be him.
I am good at what I do.
Yeah.
I was a good attorney, not anymore.
And
Disgraced is the word they keep using for you. It's weird.
and then I find my way to infiltrate into the circle, right?
The circle?
The circle, and then I just
Which circle?
Which circle?
The white circle.
I don't know.
yeah.
No, like I gotta have an attorney and a business owner on my speed dial, right?
So you're trying to build up your repertoire, your tools
Right,
to
right,
commit
right.
this crime. Okay.
And then if I could get booked on a podcast,
Oh yeah, of course.
These are just
Perfect.
things you're doing.
Where-
Wait, are we going to get murdered at the end of this story? This is like one of those horror movies where, like, as it's unfolding, you're like, wait, is this about me? Anyway, go ahead.
no, if I could get booked on a podcast with my business partner,
Of course.
you know,
Yes.
I prefer maybe someone who's strong and
Yes.
could protect me.
Balkan.
Because if I show up by myself, I'm outnumbered. You know what I mean?
It's true. There's two of us.
Right. So I show up and I demand for a drink.
That's well. You did sort of in a way. In a way, you did.
Yeah.
But in that sense, the way that you accomplished that crime was really more in a hustle way. You kind of just you really just played Joe right into making that bad boy.
I was wondering how strong that drink is.
I don't think she's even at the crime yet.
Yeah. I demand for a drink, and by the end of the drink, I mysteriously get sick.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Are you feeling okay, V? You're
No,
kind of looking a little pale right now.
I think I've been roofied.
Yo, is there something in that
okay.
drink? I don't think these upstanding gentlemen would do that, though. Do you think?
And now Joe's
my
the
God.
criminal.
Oh my
We'll
God!
fix it in post.
See, this doesn't work if it's not live
There you go.
because I don't have the editing control. Damn it!
I would have gotten away with it too.
See, it's not a perfect crime because it's you guys have the editing control.
Sounds like sullying my reputation.
Yes, unfortunately, not the perfect crime at all.
Well,
No.
Now,
luckily, I've got a better lawyer than Nate. So.
well, he does have a pretty good one actually. He's got and she's probably licensed in Massachusetts, which would be good, since
Mila's
I'm not
sticking
there.
up for me too. She's like, he doesn't roofie people.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
No, he doesn't roofie people. It's
Now-
a hypothetical.
Now, I do wonder though, in order to grab people for your cult, would you roofie them? Would you snag them like that? Like, how would you do it?
Can we just start this way, bro? Like, let's simmer down. I told you the end goal, right? We want to be a religion, but when we start out, first think of it as like a marketing operation. Maybe a marketing operation with tiers or levels or something like that. Maybe on a mass level. You know what I mean?
multi-mass level marketing operation.
Oh.
It's very simple. I came into the comedy
Yeah,
scene
sure, I
about
know a
year
guy
ago.
that did that once for Italian. Punzi was his last name.
I used to sell
Sir
knives.
Ponzi.
I used to sell knives
Signore
door to door.
Ponzi.
Are we all talking about our favorite multi-level marketing schemes now? Did we just get distracted?
Madoff. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean those are Ponzi schemes,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
is like sort of multi-level marketing, but
It's
like
kinda-
the knife sale is like a more.
That's true.
was it-
Herbalife.
Was
like,
it
yeah,
Vector
yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah.
So you guys are familiar. I don't know how long you've been doing comedy.
About almost, not very long at all.
Never
Almost 2
tell
years.
people.
Yeah.
Never tell people your age, right? That was rude of me to ask. I'm sorry.
Almost 2 years.
It hurts.
Oh,
I know, I'm
she's
a child.
saucy. But so when you get in, you inevitably find out there's a little bit of gatekeeping in comedy, right?
Sure.
And at first maybe it rubs you wrong, and then you're like, oh, you know what? Most people are like, there should be some gatekeeping. Well, me, I'm like taking a slightly different approach, which is if you're dead drunk outside of the bar and you see me do stand up and you come up to me and you say, man, you're great, and then you proceed to tell me a 5-minute awful joke, I will look at you and I will say, hey, kid, show up here next week, bring 3 of your friends, we'll get you on that mic. And then we just go on like that, right? now we got people invested. Now you got fans. Now they're like, oh my God, look, Igor's going up. He's been only doing it for about 8 months. Don't laughing. That wasn't even a joke.
I love that. You've been multi-level marketing people into the open mic.
It is what it
You
is.
bring 3 friends, and then they'll bring 3 friends, and then
Listen,
all of a sudden
listen.
you're sold
Wait,
out.
wait, wait,
You need
wait.
to take that shit. You need to get on stage.
Tell the people who listen, including the 7% Vietnamese population, how many people do you have under your umbrella right now?
Right now, give or take, we got about 30 people, you know.
Ho Chi
rotating
Minh
in this.
City, we got
Yeah.
30 people under there. That ain't bad.
Personally,
Yeah,
30
yeah.
people for
Personally.
you.
Now, it's a nice thing, you know, because like once they get a taste of it, and once they're like, oh, they go up there and I'm like, yeah, hey, you know what? You didn't get many laughs, but
Yeah, but-
this thing, dude, this thing has got
Yeah.
promise. Now you got stake in it. Now you got your friends being like, oh, I'm a comedian. Your family finds out. Now we move on, right? Now you're building up. You got your own little nest. You got fans.
Sure.
By the way, this works best if you target alcoholics.
Sure.
Oh, that's how you started working with V.
Exactly. Lonely white males.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was getting nowhere.
Like there's
gentlemen.
some other
Gentlemen,
kind.
before this, I was getting nowhere, right? Like the ladies are not apt to this. They're like, you know what, dude?
Divorces.
Shut up.
Also, target people. If anybody ever comes up to you and says, I'm situationally funny,
I'm
Situation. All my friends say I should be a
If
comic.
everybody's 10 deep, I'm fucking hilarious.
I know. I was gonna say, I'd like, dude. I do actually. If you could figure out a way to get people to also slip you some cash, you would have an incredible scheme here. You've worked out. You're like, I get them the Vernon, I get them drunk, I get them to bring
Funny
people.
you say that, Nate, because we do have the made-up show that
That's
is
true.
$10 a pop.
That is true, and we would love for you to come this May 29th. Y'all come on out, but you can't perform unless I booked you. So
the
please
beauty
bring
is though, if you hang out afterwards and you talk to Nate, I don't know, you might,
Yeah, if you're funny, yeah, of course. If you're funny,
Situationally.
if you're situationally funny, yeah, it's a different kind of funny. So if you're a funny cat, and please be like actually funny. Don't like just come up.
We're
and
not
tell
trying
me-
to trick you into like
Yeah.
putting people on. It's
Nah.
not
No.
gonna happen.
Yeah, no,
You're getting really nervous about this over there. and
he
it's
got
just like,
nervous. He's like, man, this is a real crime.
These
that
people
you're
might
doing."
ask me, and I'd want to put them on there, but
I'd
like,
love
how
to,
would I know if
know.
I could? Like,
I know.
I'm trying to make a product anyway.
You see this dilemma right here that we're running into?
Of course.
See, this is like nothing I'm doing is illegal, right?
No, remarkably, no, none of it that you're doing. It sounds very Balkan of you, though. You're like, you've got this, like, you're like, I'm scheming people, but it's not illegal.
It's actually benign, if not beneficial to the people.
The world.
Because, like, not everybody start out funny.
It's true.
I like-
It's true.
How do you keep coming back? You got to have some sort of delusion.
Oh,
That's
that's
fair.
And if you
crucial.
can get that from within, you need hype people like me and my partner Igor.
There you go.
You can just find a way to
You have
delude
to
yourself.
outsource.
Yeah.
You have to if you have to outsource your self delusion, we are here for you
And that's
until
there it
you're
is.
ready to walk on your own.
And and that's how they can get a job at MassLaughsMedia. Or it's at least an
let's not call it a
internship.
job. We're not promising jobs.
Right.
Just like you got nervous, now I'm starting to sweat. Nobody said anything about jobs, dude.
What about internship? What if you just had a bunch of interns? What if you called them interns? But in title, you called them
I
interns.
prefer slave.
Which is a Vietnamese word for comedian in training.
See, that's where we're going to cross into the illegal line.
I know, it's like now we're getting to where now it's actually it's a crime. Now it's a crime.
Well, it gets a little tricky because it's like, where do I keep? Like now you got to keep them in line. How are they going to like? Because I mean, I can't have them just coming up to you and be like, "Nate, put me on the show. Nate, put me on." That would
That's what
bother you.
stage
That would
time
not
is
be
for.
fun, right?
Yeah, that's
The
exactly.
ones you like get 7 minutes. The ones you really like get 10. And then headlining. You know what I'm saying?
Dum 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 dum.
And there's nothing worse than being somebody at the 7 minute level and seeing somebody get headlining time and being like, I'm funnier than them, because then I'm going to be like, I'm going to be a good boy for Igor.
Yeah.
So I get that headlining spot. I'm going to
What? Whoa! Good boy. What?
We are really giving everybody here.
obey the supreme leader is what I'm saying. You
This
know?
is a very good insight into how getting booked on a comedy show actually works.
Yes. Accurate. It's accurate.
We're just expanding and scaling. We're not reinventing the wheel.
I
here,
think
right?
it's more innocuous than being a good boy. You were saying something about
More
keeping people
innocuous.
in
I
line.
like these words. I know, benign, innocuous. I know these are doctor words. I
I
like
know.
that. You know?
Before
She's a
this
scientist.
podcast, I had so much respect for you that I opened my SAT book off. And I-
Studied up your words.
but how do you keep people in line? You were talking.
Well, the next thing I think, like as this scales up,
Sure.
we probably should, see about investing some money into our own little comedy compound, right? That's the next step,
Okay.
I think. And we're thinking about this. First of all, I just want to say I watch a lot of true crime.
Sure.
I don't know if you do.
Oh, sure.
I do.
Yeah.
You live true crime, so I don't know.
Sure.
And I'm outraged by the amount of like sex cults that are out there.
There's
right?
a lot of sex culting
And
going
nobody's inviting me. So,
on. Joe hadn't even
What's up
gotten
with
one
that?
piece of mail
How do
about
these
it.
people keep finding these sex
I know.
cults?
Put your number down when you do the edit. Just put your number down,
What do you
please.
mean? What you got to fucking yoga or some shit like that? What is this? I got to do Pilates?
We're going kind of radical, and we want to be different. So absolutely no sex. Absolutely no sex.
Anti-sex.
Anti-sex.
And I mean, like,
Wait,
no, we're more like, well,
Abstinence.
this is what I think. We're more kind of like Heaven's Gate a little bit in this case.
The fun one.
Where
the
they got
fun one.
castrated.
The fun one.
The purple sleeping people.
And we're not providing the Nikes, Adidas. So I just want to say that. That you bring your own Adidas.
You bring your
But
own shoes.
cheap ass cult. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no.
The thing is, I feel like when you do the sex jokes, when you get up on the microphone and do the sex jokes, if you're abstinent, like it's gonna be that much funnier,
I
right?
guess
Like
that's
if they're
fair.
hungry, like there's nothing better than a
So
desperate
what? You're
person
gonna make
doing
a
a sex joke.
whole legion of Lloyd Legacy sharps up there telling sex jokes
Friend
while
of
they've never
the
fucked.
pod.
Yeah, love Lloyd.
Legacy Show.
Love Lloyd, but famously not active in
No,
that
famously
particular.
very, very open about
arena.
his very, very
I will
near.
not stand for any Lloyd slander.
There's no
because
Lloyd
I'm
slander.
producing his movie,
Wait, what?
The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
No, I'd say that
Sequel.
the documentary.
Not
Yes.
reboot?
Reboot.
I think he was.
The
Yeah.
42-year-old Richard.
Well,
No.
I'm pretty sure he's like very, very close.
He's
if not,
close.
I don't think he's 42, but I think he's very close to becoming
He's
a 40-year-old virgin.
He's
Oh,
40.
Oh, okay.
He
well,
just
good for him.
turned 40.
Well, good for him. Good for
Fun.
him. It's
Yeah.
very, very interesting. I wonder what that would be like.
You should have him
probably
on the pod.
Wouldn't have much
yeah.
sex, I
We're
guess.
not saying they're virgin. We're saying that they already had sex.
Yeah.
They've already experienced pain and heartbreak and all of that. Now
Oh, I thought you meant
they
pain
just,
from sex. I was like, oh God, what kind of sex are they having?
that too. That will fuel for some good comedy. Oh, believe me. But no, they've already had sex. They're no longer virgin. But right now, abstinence is one way to get them to lock in and work on comedy.
I guess that's true. And do you also have them do that thing that I believe there's a bunch of young men out there right now who are not touching themselves? Are you? Would you also make your followers engage in this?
You just said I believe there are a bunch of young men out there not touching themselves.
Well,
and,
like it's a bad thing or something.
I mean,
we're not
how
children,
young are we
damn it.
talking about?
We're not
How do you
children.
know? Do you have cameras in the room?
No,
like, what's
not-
the
I don't think so.
situation?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
Well, not necessarily.
You
I
don't
just-
know if you have cameras in the room?
Well, I don't think so. I've never seen any footage. Is what I'm
Where
saying.
are the cameras,
I know.
Nate?
I've never seen any footage. Is what I'm saying. But what I know is
You make Caroline watch it.
that would be a perfect crime. That would be a
He
perfect
just
crime.
listens. He just listens.
Nonetheless,
don't hear it
my understanding is that there is and not children, but these young. There's some men who are refraining from touching themselves.
No fap.
Right, and sort of like a storage, like they're trying to do some form of storage in their body. You know, they're trying to like hold it all in or something, like because it'll make them more powerful.
I gotta keep it in my balls.
Yeah, I don't know where it goes. I don't know where it goes.
Yeah,
I
that's
have no
your
idea.
man
Man
juice
juice is flowing.
I would be worried that it would come out of my ears. That would be insane. You know, I'd be very, very
Vital
worried.
fluids. Vital fluids. Keep your vital fluids, intact. It's what Jesselnick would describe as pure comedy. So we're just trying to create a bunch of pure comedians. over
Okay,
here.
I guess that's fair.
The best part is cults. Like one of the
doesn't seem
most
like he
tragic
fucks.
things. One of the most tragic things about cults is how they like isolate people from the families. But I just feel like just instructing people to go do their horrible comedy all the time in front of their friends and family, you solve that problem because nobody's gonna miss him. Nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, where'd Jimmy go?"
Yeah.
Right. I haven't
right.
seen Jimmy since he started doing the comedy thing. Good. You make another pedophile joke, I'm gonna shoot him myself. So it's good. It's like a victimless. It's not a crime. That's what I think.
That's it. Y'all are. I mean, going very. I mean, y'all are like breaching. Y'all are breaching a crime. Y'all are. You're all crowning on a crime, but you ain't giving birth yet necessarily. So y'all are doing okay, actually.
So
Technically.
this is what I see coming to pass, right? Because if you're a true crime fan, maybe you saw Wild Wild Country, that Netflix documentary.
that was a fun one.
Yes. Where they started a very successful cult where the leaders were driving around in like Rolls Royces
Yeah.
and they had a bunch of people and they had a compound out in like Oregon or whatever.
Yep.
Where they ran into trouble is once they started interacting with the local population. They were successful, they had everything, but then the local people just didn't want them around. And once that happened, here's what I'm concerned about with V. Is that the lieutenant, like the feisty lady that was
Yes.
the lieutenant,
Who's now on
started
the run.
like committing like bioterrorism against these like
bad
local
crimes.
And I could see, like we've already talked
Chemical
about the gun.
warfare.
I could see you just being like, I'm God's sidekick now, like it going to your head a little bit, and then poisoning a few people. Like
It's true, it's possible.
I could see it happening.
Do you
I
feel?
can tell that you book people you don't know. Okay? Because if that's your perception of me, you know nothing about me.
How would you do it? How would you do it?
You're not a feisty person.
Would you step?
I'm only feisty when it works for my benefit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to be feisty and put my life and my business partner life on the line.
Oh.
I'm more strategic than
Okay.
you give me credit for.
I think you might have misunderstood what I was saying.
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
because you roofie me.
Damn it, V. Who's the
Bioterrorist now.
It's a pretty strategic callback. I'll give you that. Fuck.
No. What was your concern
Okay, so my
again?
point
That
is,
I will run my
If
mouth?
people come,
No,
no,
that
If
you would-
people
No.
come after you and your business partner,
Right, and
You
then-
might take it as an attack.
And that you might try to kill them. That's the fear.
I
not
mean,
that you'd run to your mouth, but that
I
you
think
would.
you're very strategic. That's my
Yes.
concern.
My fear is that you would be that it's true that in this dichotomy here, yes, that you could be like a face figure, but this is what happened in Wild Country. The face figure, in this, the one that this face figure, and then he had the
His
other
assistant,
his
who
second.
an enforcer.
His second in command,
The one who made sure shit
exactly.
happened.
This, they didn't have so much of a dual relationship like y'all have, But what happened is they all start going after him. Well, she doesn't like that one bit. She's his top lieutenant, and she's not happy. So she poisons everybody in town. Now that you're very protective, I could see that. I could see
I'm not
that.
saying
You're
you do
very-
it out of like
Yeah.
anything other than protection.
No,
Like,
that's
you
what I
know.
mean. I could see
Wait,
you
so
being.
am I doing it to protect him?
Protect the cult.
protect the brand. Protect the brand, I think, more than anything. It could be you in a sense, but I think it's really to protect the brand, to protect the cult.
Maybe we're jumping the gun here. I mean,
Perhaps.
the way that I heard you guys talking about it, I assumed at some point, like one of you guys is going to be like sort of in charge of the I'm the guru.
One of
I'm
y'all
the
would-
cult leader. There's
one
got to
of
be
y'all
a
would have-
leader,
Again,
right?
there's a clear distinction between colonizer mindset and people who come from the oppressed.
That's
we're
true.
not thinking about how to take over or how to. Not there yet, right? We're
Yeah.
still a long way to go.
I was imagining that we were both Osho. Like we were both just one split Indian guru.
Oh, okay,
She's got
okay.
her own bands driving around in Vietnam.
That's
I'm
fair.
back in Croatia.
Okay.
And, I'm not instructing anybody to poison anybody.
No, or I mean, you never give that order.
No, God, no.
But
I could
maybe
also
one of
see-
my good comedians maybe is just a punchline that landed wrong.
You know, with that being said, I could see on your end though, I could see that it's possible that like this, people start going sideways about y'all, and you're like, all right, hold on now.
Yeah.
And say it's time for it's time for Balkan business, dude. It's time for these. Let's call in the fellas who used to steal the blue jeans. Okay, this is how. Yeah,
Back to smashing the
exactly.
display cases.
Let's-
All right, fellas, drop this whole comedy
we
quote.
know how to-
Let's go back.
Let's say smash and grab, smash and grab, snatch and grab. Let's grab this fella. Let's talk to him for a little bit, Vulcan style, with a knife to his eyeball and and a cold sausage on his forehead. You know what I'm saying?
The goal is to institutionalize. We don't want to, like, at the end of this, and at some point, like, that's the craziest part. We probably do have to introduce some mystical points. And I figure, some kind of mystical thing, right?
gotta
Like,
have
now it's
something.
all realistic. It's all about comedy doing this. At some point, you're going to have to include something, right?
Mysticism.
I
Of
mean,
course.
Jesus was the original comedian.
That's
Think
right.
about it. The Bible is actually mistaken. It's actually a long line of comedians, not prophets. But
It's
they
true.
just, it's easy to confuse the two.
It is true. He was he did all that, like watch me, like this lady will now become a fish. Like that's pretty cool.
Muhammad was so quick on stage you couldn't draw him.
Oh, God, yes. The original.
He was so fast he couldn't even draw him.
Muhammad, he's always a jokester.
My house is gonna get blown up.
I know. So Jesus Christ.
I'm glad
no.
you said that and not me.
I know. I want to say friends of the pod, please. Friends of the pod, please. Friends of the pod.
Salam alaikum.
I mean,
Just saying,
Iran's
peace be
pretty
upon you.
busy right now. What are they gonna do?
I guess it's true. Sean Strickland did just beat Khamzat Chimaev in the middleweight championship this weekend. Shout out to at least a good UFC fight. And I know I'm not supposed to talk about that on the podcast. I don't think, but
I don't know anything about UFC.
I know. Yeah, no. It's just
What did you say? There's a bunch of Russian Muslims?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Russian white Muslim. That's what he is. A Russian white Muslim Chechen lost this weekend to it was actually like a battle for like who's the worst person in the world. It was an American make America great again white piece of trash. Sean Strickland, very fun to watch fight against the Chechnyan Muslim who associates with a dictator, Ramzan whatever from Chechnya, the dictator over there. He affiliates with him. Yes, very closely. A guy who's committed many war crimes. So it's kind of like I said, this battle of who is the worst person on this planet. And the Americans won. We won it. So that's
we beat him.
USA.
He
USA.
lost.
He's the first one to really figure out
Wait,
the Russian
so we
problem.
are the worst?
Yes,
person?
at least in the middleweight division of the UFC. Yes, we are the
So Americans won, Russian white Muslims like 20.
yes, yes. That's actually almost exactly the number.
They
yes.
even took down Ireland, right? Like they took
Oh,
down
yes.
Conor McGregor.
Oh, yes,
That's still,
very
that's the
viciously.
one thing I remember.
Yeah, very viciously went after him. He's not big. He's not well liked in that area. No. There's been many who failed, but Sean Strickland pulled it off. It was remarkable. Yes.
It is funny how that's like a threesome of people who I'd hate to find myself in a bar with, like Russian white Muslims, drunk Irish Conor McGregor, and
Yeah,
then like a white MAGA guy.
Yeah,
like I'd be like none of these things are gonna go well for me.
a
Like,
hammered, pissed, like Irish hooligan.
Yeah.
Like a Chechnyan terrorist and a Make America Great Again guy walk into a bar. Literally, no one leaves. Everybody dies. Everybody in the bar dies. Everybody outside of the bar
bar's
dies.
burned down to the
Yeah,
ground.
the bar, the city is burned, and a war happens. Yeah, a war ensues. Nations fall. And that's
Probably.
That's it.
Who allowed this to happen?
Yeah,
you
but
guys shouldn't be friends.
but then again, it happens every Saturday at the UFC, wherever they're fighting, at the
Yeah.
T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, or wherever it may be. This weekend it was in Newark. So, crazy, wild stuff.
Are we sponsored by UFC?
in
What
my
is
We are,
dreams,
we are.
friends of the pod, friends of the pod, friends of the pod. Oh,
You're like
man.
you're not racist enough.
I know, yeah, exactly. I know. I don't think we could be like. I think we're not. Like, we're literally. We both vote Democrat. It would never work.
Yeah. We're pussies.
exactly.
It is actually
Pussies.
wild because like I remember one of the most mind blowing moments from that. from like these guys from Chechnya rising up.
Oh,
in
yeah, the
UFC?
Dagestanis are really the big ones. Yeah.
Is Dana White standing next to one of them while the whole crowd chants Allah Akbar?
Yeah, they say, Alhamdulillah. I know you guys hate this when I say this, you guys. Alhamdulillah, on Saturday I'm going to smash your boy. Yeah, so I love that.
There's a whole crowd, and you see
Everybody.
Dana White's like, "Ooh."
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it is pretty, like, especially in the early years when that was just starting to happen. We were just coming off of, like, Iraq stuff, and it was like, are we still supposed to be like, we're scared when this happens, or is this just like we're supposed to be like, this is all good now, right? Like, this is a safe space. It's a safe space. Those guys are fighting. Nobody gonna hurt me. They're fighting.
Is there like really a strong tradition of like Russian Muslims in the UFC?
Lately there's a strong tradition of Russian Muslims in the fighting world in the Caucasus region. They're a big wrestling people. You know, it's
It's
very
like one village. Like literally, this one village is just produced.
Beat the shit out of each other. all the time.
Mahakchala or whatever it is. It's very they literally they got nothing else to do. I mean you kick a ball, it goes right off a cliff, dude. They're up in the mountains, you know. So all you can do is fist fight. You know,
They're like the Freeman in Dune.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
If we can get one of those into comedy, one of those guys into comedy, I mean,
Well, the Fremen are fictional people from thousands of years in the future, so I don't know how we do that.
I'll take the
Timothy
real
Chalamet?
Fremen. I don't want that guy
Timothy
anywhere close to my cult, okay?
He's too pretty.
He's going to invalidate the sex cult thing right away. I feel like that's just going to ruin it. It's like putting
Can't
it
even be with a broom. Like, stay away.
I don't know, burn the
Who
compound.
would be your dream celebrities to recruit in your?
Into this?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You gotta have a good celebrity. What was
I know it's time to bring it back.
Yeah,
Who
you
would
have
be-
to. Yeah.
Who would be your
What was the one
dream
that had
celebrity
Supergirl?
to recruit?
Nexium? Nexium had Supergirl.
Oh God,
Remember that?
God, she's a great spokesperson.
But they also
she
had-
has experience too.
because
She
they had
comes
the
with a
Supergirl,
resume.
but because of the Supergirl, then they got the people who own the like gin company.
Yeah,
whatever,
they had the sisters who were like Rockefeller sisters or something like that. They were like descendants of some big Vanderbilts or something.
Seagrams.
Yeah,
It was Seagrams.
Seagrams. The
It was the
Seagrams
gin-
family.
Seagram's gin.
Seagrams family.
Yeah.
Seagram's gin. And then the one.
And I
who
only
was
know
in-
that because I'm an alcoholic. But
We get one of these into comedy. I mean,
Well, who would y'all give me one each? Who would y'all pick?
who's gonna get the money?
Yeah, who is going to be y'all's Tom Cruise? Who's your John Travolta?
Oh yeah, that's again. You're right. Celebrities are really good for getting people into cults.
You have to
I-
have one or two.
Top of my mind, without thinking, I would say Cardi B.
Ah, interesting.
I think Cardi B is a celebrity for the people.
Ah.
So like on a relatable point of view, like she is for the people.
Interesting.
And she's also low key funny or high key funny actually.
She is funny. I don't know. She does sometimes confuse me with her speech, but she is funny. She does say things
It's
sometimes.
part of the gimmick.
That's right. That's my understanding. That's my understanding.
So I think she has something that I feel like she also is really good at marketing and
Yes.
you know,
All those noises.
getting
Grrr.
people to
all that
getting
weird stuff,
people
yeah.
to rally and be on her side. So I would want Cardi B to be one of.
It is
them.
true. She did single-handedly, I believe, annihilate Nicki Minaj without ever making even a rap song about her. She just like Nicki Minaj went after Cardi B. I saw, and Cardi B was just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like you're like." Old as hell. Why are you doing this? Why are you fucking with me? Like I used to be like a fan of yours and shit.
Poor
like,
Nicki.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like she wasn't even like she just like it was like, oh shit, that was pretty good, you know. And Nicki Minaj like would try to keep it going, but it was like because what do they call them? The Nicki Minaj the super fans the
stands.
no I don't. Is it stands? No, that's Eminem.
Barbie.
Menage a trois.
Barbies. Yeah. Menage a trois. Yeah.
What they should call them.
Yeah, the
but all right,
trois.
anyway.
We are the trois. Les trois. Yeah, that's so. Yeah,
would you?
who would you pick?
Yeah.
I think, and I just don't know. This is just popping in my head. And at first, I was like trying to dismiss it, but now it sounds like a good idea. Jelly roll.
Oh,
Interesting,
somebody save me.
I think it unlocks a whole slew
People
of
do-
potential great
You do
comedians
kind of.
who will dedicate their lives and also alienate their families.
You have kind of hit both like spectrums, that, like a nice, two both sides of the where you might be able to cross over beautifully. You know what I mean? Where the Cardi B the anti-Barbies, because the Barbies are the fans of Nicki Minaj. Anti-Barbies, these would be anti-Barbies, I believe. This is my own classification. I don't know for sure. This is my own classification. The anti-Barbies.
Strippercore.
Strippercore. Thank you. This is sort of strippercore.
Let's just call it what it is. That's not racist.
It's sort of like Africa core, the greatest core in the world. Ugandan politicians. I will never stop saying it. Thank you very much. And thank you again to our listener in Germany and Deutschland.
I swear to God, if you don't get to the point.
Sorry, I got sorry. I got countries on the brain. But you could have the anti-Barbies who then collide with, whatever.
You brought
the
those young
That was the
gentlemen?
point?
Yeah.
You brought those young gentlemen to keep their loads to themselves, right?
Yes, you could bring the young gentlemen to keep the loads. Yes, the
ones
load
from the
holding
trailer,
gentlemen.
The ones that
right?
got
Like
the
the ones
cameras
from the
on.
trailer. He's like, hey.
The load-bearing gentlemen. That's
He's
what
got
they
a
call
couple faces. You know what's beautiful?
LBGs.
You were sure between those two crossovers, there's not going to be any sex.
Certainly not.
There's not going to be any sex.
The
Those
LBGs
girls are not going to look at those guys and be like, yo, you're a Jelly Roll fan? Oh my God, let me fuck you. That's not going to happen.
The LBGs, load-bearing gentlemen, the LBGs, they, no, certainly they would not be into the sexual intercourse because they're LBGs. They're load-bearing. They're bearing
Be
loads.
gone, wench.
Yeah, be gone. Be gone! I'm bearing a load! I'm a load-bearing gentleman. An LBG. I like that.
Are we trying to recruit comedians, period? Is that like, or is it like all people?
Listen, dude. I mean, the comedy is important, yes.
Yeah,
of course, but
the
you
comedy is very important, central to what we're doing. But
Sure.
also, at the core of it is we believe everybody's a comedian, right? We're all situationally funny. We want to bring that out. As long as you keep bringing people out to the shows, and as long as you keep paying the membership fees. The membership fees are also important. I
Also-
didn't mention that.
Bringing back to the benign point, a lot of time people who are starting out on comedy, they are at a low point in their life.
Oh, yes.
That's
so,
true.
Sure, might
we
be
could be
even-
saving them from doing something that would have a greater consequence.
Maybe
you know
you
what
could
I mean?
use them to commit a crime on your own behalf.
That could be that. I'm not gonna admit to that, especially.
We
on
would
here.
not want them to tell us explicitly.
Oh, well,
because
that's
they-
good. That's
obviously-
smart. And on a consulting sense, that's smart. That's intelligent. That's good. That's good. That's the right idea. This is a
That
Balkan
adds
man.
up.
This is exactly. This is what
Yeah.
we're talking. This is smart. Y'all are strategic.
It's like picking up like orphans on the street and trying to mold them to be funny and
I'm not
be like getting their trauma, putting their
How
trauma.
many orphans
to a
are there
good
on the
use.
street?
I'm not
I don't
sure
see
that
a
I've
lot
ever-
of orphans on the street.
I'm not sure I've ever met an orphan in my
More like
lifetime.
spiritual orphans, if you know. What I mean.
An orphan
But a
People who are-
35-year-old white
people
man.
who are lost in life, like recently divorced.
Okay,
For example.
B. I get it. I'm a sad man. I understand. Don't you worry. It's fine.
I feel like if one of those LGBs though came, what do we call them?
LBGs,
LBGs. I'm sorry.
load-bearing
If one of them
gen-
saw that, I feel like they
A
would look at
load-bearing-
you and they'd be like, Joe Jensen, you are a hero. That's what I aspire to. He has his own house.
And again, that's a load-bearing gentleman.
Okay.
That is a load-bearing gentleman.
You're somebody's hero. Don't sell
That's-
yourself short, sir.
Where's Mila?
No, but yeah, we're doing great. Right now, we are very honored to be a partner of the Made Up Show.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah. I think you have created something really unique, and we want to see how we could be a part of it.
Of
If you
course, of
guys wanna-
course. Well, if we could
Yeah.
build up a nice cult, it would be good to get the cult members to at least sit in the crowd so we could fill it up. That's good. I like that.
We don't want to cross pollinate everything though. Let's be honest. Like let's that's why I'm coming here. Like that's why we decided to come here and first like test this, get sound advice from you
course, of
gentlemen. So
course.
like let's keep some things separate.
Just set up a booth
Yeah.
in the corner, give out some literature. People will sign up for the cult.
Yeah, exactly. People sign up for the cult. They'll pay into because the important thing is they pay the fees.
exactly.
They got to pay the
The
fees.
fees are important. That's
Yeah.
really the
And
comedy.
I mean,
we'll get there. You
That's
will
how the
get
Catholic Church became the Catholic Church.
Amen,
You're not
baby.
gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
there. Baby, now you know. See,
Gotta
I'm
pay
not
those
wild,
dues.
wild country. I don't want you to compare me to oh show. We are aiming higher.
So
we are
we
aiming
say
bigger.
we're going to take you higher. I
Yes,
like that.
sir.
Yeah, dude, I
Hey.
like it. Okay. Well, I mean, now what? This I did have this question because you said they would have to do what you said and pay the fees, right?
Mm.
Now, what happens if they don't do what you say and they don't pay the fees? Is there a punishment?
Mm.
And is it grave?
Mm.
Is it a grave punishment?
Like, will you put them in a grave or?
No, that would be the most grave. That's the most grave punishment that there can be, is to put them in the grave. But it could be anything.
I think, and this is just me spitballing.
Mhm.
We haven't decided on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you got to make sure you hold on to them.
Yeah, just don't hold
I
us
think-
accountable for
but I
whatever we're
think-
about to say.
Of course.
Possibly step one, having to perform for 3 months exclusively to Pop and Liz from Huskies.
Oh man, Husky's Pub. That's true. That's true. That'd be very interesting. That'd be a
I
fun-
just, you know,
That is
let's
the
start
price
out.
of
That's-
doing comedy. In
We'll
Worcester.
just do a bass thing. Like, oh, you didn't pick up on that little bit in the bit? I'm sorry. Lock them up in Huskies.
like a Muffin Husky's Pub.
Ooh, see, now we're getting into like some real cult dynamics.
Nah,
you can be like
that's-
banished, you can be punished. This is
think-
where it starts.
I
And some
think
crimes.
for the
That's where it
7%
starts.
Vietnamese listener, can someone explain Huskies?
Huskies-
as brief as possible.
Of course,
so
and
that
and for our two listeners in Deutschland as well for our two listeners.
And
in
hey, anybody listening in Boston,
That's true. And for our listeners in America, yeah, all of-
anyone outside of Worcester.
Husky's Pub is a bar in Worcester, Massachusetts, where there are huskies that roam freely throughout the bar on cable leads and sometimes bite people. It's a fun place to go. It's kind of scary sometimes, But
it's where comics go to bomb and be ignored.
I'm not sure that they have fire alarms. I am not
There you
positive.
go.
And the owner happens to look like a very skinny Chuck Norris that's running a militia out of his basement.
That's true.
So,
you could learn something from him.
Shout out Pop.
now, the other trouble is obviously that, then Pop might get the run on us.
Yeah,
and
I guess-
get his whole cult up. So I mean, that is a little.
That is
bit
true that you
dangerous.
risk
You're treading
running
that.
a reverse cult that could grow at Huskies if anyone wrongs you. So that is possible. You don't want that. You don't want like an anti-cult growing. You don't want the anti-barbs. You don't want anti-barbs.
It's true. I mean,
With
that's
the
what
anti-comedy.
you don't want
one.
Protestants.
Look
Look what they did to the Catholics.
I know exactly. You're the Catholic Church. We do not want Protestants. Damn it. Yeah, exactly.
They fuck
Somebody
everything
invent
up.
the Calvinists. What are we doing over here?
Do you mean you want divorces?
Just pay me some money and go to heaven. It's fine.
Yeah, there
It's-
you go. That's the way it works.
Yeah, we don't want to call anything a punishment. I would just say that.
Okay, I do like that.
Yeah.
The way that you're wording everything strategically, as far as consulting wise, you're doing a good job keeping
If
this
it's
all
gonna
under the
be
radar.
a perfect crime, we have to start with the labeling.
That's true.
We have to start with the rebranding of everything.
Character
It's
building.
not a crime. Let's begin with that, okay? If it's a perfect crime, we wouldn't call it a crime to begin with.
I'm scared by how seriously V takes it.
No, she's very smart. She's like, first of all, they would never catch my ass.
You would never hear me
They
coming
ain't
if I was
gonna
going to
catch
sit
Yeah.
here.
me. They ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah, and second of all, if they did, I'm getting off. Not guilty, motherfucker. Watch me. I don't talk on
I
the damn
have
cell
Fall
phone.
Guys.
Yeah,
all
there you go.
right.
That's, yeah, that's what
We're
I'm
definitely
talking
using the young thug defense on anything, dude. I was just doing stand-up. What do you mean they robbed the bank because of me? It was a joke.
about. They were jokes. Come on, Judge. Just jokes. Just jokes.
I had
I
a-
honestly think the perfect crime would be to open an assisted suicide facility underground and then have people reach out to you if they want to go out with a bang.
And
Like if they're like, "Hey, I'm terminal. I'm dying soon. Help me go
Cool.
out. I wanna be murdered.
Yeah,
That's
you're
my
like-
way out."
cool, come to my basement. I'll shoot you.
So we could do that, right? And then we kind of create an economy around that because you know how true crime sells a lot of
Yeah, that's
Like,
that. Actually, you might have
views and listens and stuff like that.
That.
So like I'm gonna have you guys have a network of podcaster, news reporter, like media people that will cover a bunch of series of murders, mysterious murders around Worcester, a small town, right? And then people be like, "Whoa, there is a serial killer on the loose." And then there's podcasts coming out. There's people getting famous for it. Everybody making money.
mean-
But meanwhile, we have people who agree to go out by being murdered.
We're doing
So
a
there is
service.
no crime.
They're just so they
Still murder.
it's still technically murder on the books, but I like where you're going because it's technically not. They're looking for a serial killer, but it's really basically a fellow who's calling himself a doctor who carries a. He's like a
Yeah.
doctor for horses, but for people. He has a shotgun, and he's like,
You hear my
broken
comedy.
leg, I see.
Doctor for horses, but for
for people,
people.
yeah, doctor for horses,
you know
but
what?
for people.
Are we bringing back glue factory? Speaking of that, like I mean, because we gotta get rid of them somehow.
I feel like you heard my comedy. I talk about killing myself all the time. But the thing is,
It's
I'm such
hilarious.
an attention whore. I'm such an attention whore that if I kill myself, I want to go out in a way where I'm in the news.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So what I do, I call an underground assisted suicide facility, and I'm like, take me out, but like make it really extra, so I'm all over
Cut
the
me in
media.
half. Throw me off the
Like-
building.
If I'm not gonna make it as a comedian, I want to be famous.
Put me on 4chan.
I do love
Exactly.
that. That would be crazy if there was an organization that you could call like that, and you, like somebody called and be like on the next day on the news, and be like, in other news, a body was found in the lion pit at the zoo this morning, completely devoured.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing we know about them is that they were extremely depressed. That's all we know. That's all we know, Joe. Yeah, back to you, Jim. Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Sound
we're
like
talking about
every
tight.
time you say underground assisted suicide, sounds like Harriet Tubman of assisted suicide. It's like you're trying to reframe it as a hero movement. You
Is-
know? The law
In a
is
way-
not fast enough.
In a way, I am the Harriet Tubman. I'm freeing people from depression and suicide ideation. You know what I mean? I'm freeing people.
I guess
Joe's
You are
rethinking
no
his
longer
life
a
right now.
I'm thinking this
to
is
your
like some of the
mind.
funniest shit we have had on this podcast.
What happened?
Oh, just like we should create a business where we just help. Anyway, this is what are we doing?
I'm saying we could train people to kill, to provide. Anyway.
I mean, I think it would be a great John Wick movie.
I think it would be. I think it's actually a fantastic idea. Like I said, I have fascinations with zoo animals, so it'd be fun. Like every week, you drop a different person, different part of the zoo. You know.
Yeah.
Next week, which animal will it be? The man was found in the elephant pit.
Get some aquariums involved.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that'd be great.
Zebras are usually
Yeah.
not known
Like-
for
And then,
eating people.
we
Killed
put
by-
Worcester on the map because like, why are people dying so mysteriously?
at the zoo.
What about Worcester?
I
And
know they just
everybody-
got those monkeys fresh from the Civil War, but why? Why do they keep killing people? Yeah.
This is definitely plan B. If like anything, like any
Yeah.
of those things you brought up about the comedy stuff, that's
Yeah.
why we all watched all those cult things. So
Yeah.
like if we see something going awry, like, you know, this is going
Yes.
Jonestown style, we get out of there.
Smart.
And now we're just, you know,
Everybody else drinks the Kool-Aid.
Literally, I'm not blackmailing you or anything, but if plan A failed, plan B will take action. So you better help me make plan A work.
There you go. And that's a threat. And that is the final crime, baby.
ba-boom.
Bam.
Would
Oh, wait,
you,
hold on.
Would you say it's the
I forgot I can do this.
Could be. There you go. Haven't done that in a while. Yeah, shit, I forgot we got the purple button. That's a purple button.
I wish I
damn.
had sunglasses when you had this set. It's just like,
Well, that's CSI Miami, and this is Law and Order.
oh, that's Law and Order, damn.
Yeah.
I don't think we still got
And
CSI
I've been
in Croatia. So
Ice Cube?
Ice Tea is
Ice-T.
in- Yeah,
Ice-T.
yeah, yeah.
Ice
Ice
Tea,
tea,
not
no.
Ice Cube.
you're thinking of barbershop. You're thinking
Exactly.
of barbershops.
sorry to
Similar
tell you,
movies.
It's intentionally confusing.
There's a great scene of Ice-T in that on SVU where that guy's like, I'm not gay, man. I just like sucking dick. And then Ice-T's like, well, I got news for you, man. You are gay. If you like sucking dick, that means you're homosexual. I was like, wow, man, what great TV in 2007. You know?
The writing.
You'll never
Right.
guess, but in that show, he had a gay son.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
That's awesome. It's like, I know it for a fact. I catch my son doing it all the time. It's gay as hell.
It wasn't a lot of character development. It was things that would make cops angry. The daughter dating a black man, like for Elliot Stabler, was a point. Anyway,
Oh, man.
So
What
I
a
made
time.
it all okay that he was like, you know, I can drop homophobic lines as long as I jump into my son's room and I'm like, good job, son.
yeah, that's how it works.
You polished that up, like I told you.
Nate provided me with the camera feed.
That's a good callback. There.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bam.
Yeah.
God damn,
And I
dude.
roofied V. All right, we got them all done. Callbacks.
Callbacks. The episode of callbacks.
We did it. We got him to admit it on tape.
There you go.
Now you can take a nap. No.
Joke's on you. She's been roofing
I
herself for
have
this
been
moment.
sleeping. I've been sleep talking the whole time.
So it wasn't sesame at all.
Remember my sets if I'm roofied.
God damn,
That was
dude.
fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, you guys feeling good about your crime? You feeling good about getting this like thing organized and well, making sure it doesn't go awry on you, I guess. But
Yeah.
And feel good about your consultation more than anything.
I think the consultation was the greatest part of this. I mean, I feel
excellent,
more
excellent,
confident.
I don't know if you agree, but I feel like we're just too creative and we just have too much going on. We just have to lock in and focus
I don't
on
think you're
plan
wrong.
A, right? If we just focus on plan A, it would just everything will fall into place.
oh yeah.
That's what we need.
And that's
So
that's why you
true.
get consulting is to to lock in, to do things
Right.
like that. And we are very, very, very glad that y'all came on. Thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate y'all. For real.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. It
You
was-
guys got shows coming out in Worcester that you're producing or anything?
Actually, on Igor's birthday, May 29th, we have
Happy
something
birthday.
special.
Thank you. Thank you.
right.
Yeah.
I was
so-
born that day. I did a lot of work that day, according to my mother. So.
Nice.
It's a busy day.
36
busy day.
years ago.
in Croatia.
Yeah. So that day, what will happen at the Hotel Vernon?
At the Hotel Vernon, we have the Made Up Show, which Janae Hane is hosting.
Yes,
It's beautiful.
please
Yes.
come out. It's
And
a
Joe
very
Jensen,
good.
you're on it.
Joe will be on it
Okay,
as well.
great,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll probably drop in and do something
Of
and
course,
say,
V's
hey,
on it
it's
as
my
well.
birthday, and
That's
then
right.
maybe advertise this newfound religion. But I also do have a show on the 23rd at the Hotel Vernon as well.
Nice. Hell yeah.
It's the Tasty Serenades, right?
Ah, nice.
Sunset
Serenades.
With Tasteless
Yeah.
Jack. With
And
Fort
Why,
House.
Craftsman
why
comedy.
not? Why not do a sunset serenade in the ship room where you cannot see the
Yeah.
sun?
That's
at
right.
all?
Where there are
Perfect.
no
Why not?
windows.
No
where they are
windows.
mostly darkened. That's
No
right.
proof of
It's like
life.
that hantavirus cruise ship. It's fine.
No proof of
right.
life.
Nobody's allowed out. Yeah.
you
On
can
the
get
23rd.
hantavirus at the hotel. Mark.
Yeah.
No, I just want to say on the 23rd for sure. Come through, come see me do comedy. Come
Yeah.
talk to me afterwards and join a growing movement.
Yeah.
And
Bring 3 of your friends. I don't know.
Three friends at least. And stick around for some great music. I think there's gonna be great music.
Yeah.
So this
Comedy
is cool.
followed by music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll smoke it up. I will not roofie you because I can't afford it, but we will be smoking it up and potentially talk about joining
Yeah.
the religion.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We all go check out those shows. They're a great time. V, do you have any other shows coming up in May? Anything you want to
I'm
play?
also on that show
Perfect,
on
perfect.
May 23rd.
Well, y'all go check them out then. May
Hotel
23rd.
Vernon and May 29th, the Made Up Show at the Hotel Vernon. as
Come
well.
on out. Y'all come check it out. The Made Up Show is a very, very good time. We've been having a great time with the show. It's been a real operation. So, yeah, please come out. It's very, very fun. We'll see y'all there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Thank y'all.
Thanks so much. This has been great.
It's been a blast.
All right.
Wait, did you call ice on me?
That's
Holy shit, I gotta run.
I'll be fine though. They approve of me.
All right.
You white Jason, bitch.
Well, I'm Joe,
And I'm Nate.
and this has been
Perfect Crimes.